Your YouTube thumbnails is one of the most important parts of getting your YouTube videos seen, clicked, and watched. And it is an important part of the optimization strategies for your YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to look at how you can create your own custom thumbnails quickly. Now, the design tool we are going to be using in this video is called Canva. So in order for you to follow along with this short tutorial on creating YouTube thumbnails, you want to head over to canva.com. If you don't have an account, you can create a free account on canva.com and you get started creating your YouTube thumbnails. Now, the first thing you want to do when you get to canva.com and you want to create a thumbnail is that you want to come into the search box right here and you want to search YouTube thumbnails. Now, what you want to do here is that you want to work from pre-made thumbnails or pre-made images or templates, and you want to get started from there. So once you search for YouTube thumbnails, you have all these great looking thumbnails have already been done for you, and you can just work with these thumbnails and use these thumbnails to create your own thumbnails. So I'm just going to look through some of these pre-made thumbnails, and I'm going to pick one of those thumbnails and I'm going to use that to create a thumbnail so that you can see and so that you can even start getting used to how you can use Canva to make your design. So I'm just going to go with this design here. This is the watch now design. I'm going to click on that design, and then I have the graphics design editor, which I can use to work on this. So if you're going to do your thumbnail, of course, you have something in mind. You have a title in mind for your YouTube video already. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to customize this particular design, and I'm going to come up with something new out of this. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just remove this image, and then it says watch now. Let me do something like I'm going to edit this. I'm just going to click inside, double click inside that to edit, and I'm going to just say, let's do something like 10 useful, and then you can reduce the size of the text. You can do that. Then you can also drag from the handles to increase or reduce the size of the text. And useful websites. So I'm just going to drop down the size of that text, and you can as well drag from the handles. And then if you notice that the text is not fitting, you can also drag from the sides to give it more space. So 10 useful websites, and then I can come to this text tool, click on text tool, and I can add a text box or a heading. I'm going to just add a text heading to give me a heading for designers. So let me just pull that. Then I can also click on that one and drag it down. So it's pretty it's an intuitive tool for designers. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to work on this and customize it. I'm going to start from the background image here. I'm just going to click on that background, and then you can see that here, which is the background color. I'm going to change that background color to say black. Then the text disappears automatically. So let me retain what is there. Let me change the colors of the text first. So I'm going to do here, change the text here to white, and then I'm going to click on 10 useful. I'm going to change the color of the text to white, and then for the last one, I'm also going to change the text color here to color white. Okay, good. Now I'm going to click on the background, and then I'm going to change the background color to black. Okay, so I have 10 useful websites for designers. Okay, next I'm going to change the font here, so I'm just going to click on that for designers, and I'm going to change the font to, let me use Poppins. Okay, I'm going to use a bold, Poppins extra bold, and I'm going to just increase the text, and I'm going to do the letter spacing, and I'm going to increase the letter spacing just a little bit. Okay, so these are things that you can easily do. Then you just need to get used to how the design tool works. Okay, this is a line spacing. I actually want to do the letter spacing, so I'm just going to try and space the letters a little bit, and you can see that's giving me the letter spacing. So all you just need to do from this point is just to arrange on the interface how you want your thumbnail to appear. So just do arrangement. So you can do positioning and say, okay, I want this to be on the right. You can say I want it to be on the left. You can say I want it to be centered. I want it to be, you can see it's now centered, and I can do the same thing for this and go to position and just put it in the center. And then 10 useful, I can do position, and I can also just put that in the center. Now, the next thing you want to know about your thumbnails is that each time you use a dark background, you can see this is a dark background here, then the color for your text or whatever you are putting on that dark background should be light. So I have a black background, then I have white on top of it, or I can do like yellow. Let me change this color to, let's say something like yellow. So if you have a dark background, then of course the text that comes on that background should be light, so that you can have a contrast, because that contrast is important. It makes your designs come out and stand out. And then I can just go ahead and do I can space this letter a little bit, so that, and then once I space it, it's going out of the container. So all I just need to do is drag the side handles, and then I can just position to make it centered. So let me just do that, and I have a thumbnail. So once you have a thumbnail like this, the next thing you want to do is that you want to go to share, click on share, and then you want to go to download, click on download, and then you just want to export or download your thumbnail either as a PNG or as a JPEG. So whichever one is available to you, you can download as a PNG, you can download as a JPEG, and then you just want to click to download. And once you click download, you find out that that image gets downloaded for you, and you can use that image as your YouTube channel. That's how to create your own custom YouTube channel, your own custom YouTube thumbnail from scratch without having to install any software on your PC. And you can even do this by installing Canva on your phone, and you can get your thumbnails done and use it for your YouTube videos.